Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And we're back again here with another Wingspan tournament game. This is from the Happy Hammer Cop Hammer Time. And we're in this second stage, which is a group stage. And we've got a group stage game coming up here. We are going first in this one. It's a game of Oceania, so we're going to jump in and we're going to see what we've got to work with in the starting hand here. Okay, I want to say not looking too inspiring, although Mallard is at least a wetland option, and I think you always want a wetland option early on, so we'll take that above anything else. Not so good on the bonus cards. Bird counter might have to be the keep there. Not too interested in going backyard birder here, so we'll leave that. And yeah, I didn't really see anything that great in the trade, to be honest, either, so a couple of game end powers, which, yeah, not really what you're after at the start of the game. So probably going to leave those. I think this might just be Mallard and Dig, if I'm honest, so yeah, I think we'll keep this spread of food, get the Mallard down and start drawing and see what comes up. So yeah, that is going to be the way to go. So this is going to be highly dependent on what we can draw early on in this game, but at least with Mallard, we are going to be drawing a lot and hopefully seeing some good cards that we can look to play in this early round. And alright, on to our first turn here. See what our opponent's kept. Alright, that might be a slightly better starting hand for them than keeping the 4 birds rather than just the 1. So yeah, we are going to keep our nectar here. And chief reason is just flexibility. So I got no idea what I'm going to be drawing, but I'm pretty certain I'm going to be playing something at some point in this round. So having that nectar is going to be handy. One thing I might actually be doing here, and it sort of depends a bit if they draw cards or if that trace is the same. I might just be spending food here and getting this tray reset. So, okay, Piebald Green, well, yeah, that's already one better than what we've got here. But yeah, I'm going to be spending food here, I think. Just get this tray moving and hopefully see some better stuff. So we'll do that indeed. What are we going to find? Hornlark, and Griffin Vulture and Cassid's Finch. Maybe not what I was after, so we'll go off the top, see what we're going to get. Not great stuff either. Okay, we do have this this Crimson Chat, which is something that hits bird counter, but otherwise, yeah, not got a whole lot going for it. So we may just have to do the same thing there. Spend a food, reset the tray, and see what comes up. But yeah, Piper Grebe, and they are drawing, so they've got all these extra cards they're already keeping, which maybe spells danger. Maybe it's a raven or something. We'll kind of wait and see on that. But yeah, we are going to have to go and draw again. So okay, they took the Cassid's Finch. Kind of interesting. Let's spend the rat this time. Okay, California Quail and Goldcrest. That could be interesting. But California Quail for sure is going to help kickstart our forest. So I think we are going to have to go for that and yeah, see what else. So I don't think we go Goldcrest, but maybe now we do. Maybe now we do. Goldcrest and Killdeer. It's kind of fun. No, I think I do. I do definitely want to pick up this quail. Oh, do we go for the Goldcrest? There's another bird with a beak pointing right. It's got that going for it. So let's pick it up. What could go wrong? Oh, well, that could go wrong. Whoops. All right. Well, they're going to get Yellowhammer and have a fun time in this game. But we do have a Killdeer, so we're also going to have hopefully a fun time there. Oh, wow. They've not picked up Yellowhammer. Okay. I think I have to take it then. I think I have to take it. So we are going to do that. I'm going to take this Black Woodpecker as well for good measure, so. Okay. We're starting to get pulled in very different directions here. Killdeer. Yeah, maybe you do still go down, but how how do we get all of this down? That's the difficulty. Okay, Blue Jays go down. So, right. Okay, so we could play Goldcrest. We could play Goldcrest. We lay eggs. We take food. And then we take food again. And I think we could do, like, play the Woodpecker and then play the Yellowhammer. And then maybe use the Goldcrest power to play Crimson Chat. I don't know, something else. I think that sort of works. It's a bit weird, but it sort of works. Let's get this Goldcrest down for sure. We're kind of going to make this up as we go along here. Moorhead can go. I think Chickadee can go. What are they doing? They're taking food. Okay, well we have got some nectar there, which I like. We need to discard something here. I think it is probably going to be the Chickadee. And yeah, if we're taking food and playing birds, Moorhen and Brant, I think those can both go with the Goldcrest. So we can play Yellowhammer with the Goldcrest. As I say, I think I want to get this Black Woodpecker down as well. And we'll do that first so we can make use of the power. Because more food here is kind of what you need with Yellowhammer. And I think especially with Goldcrest, because Goldcrest is all well and good, but you know, when you're taking food and then spending it to play a bird straight away, it's not exactly helpful when you want to play birds in other habitats. So we are going to need extras. Oh yeah, I still don't know what to do with this killdeer. I feel like if I'm going Yellowhammer, it's not going to be as useful because we are going to need to be drawing cards in the wetlands. But I mean, extra cards always useful with Goldcrest. You know, if you're laying eggs, you can turn them back into eggs. So might be something to do there. And yeah, this quail actually. Where does that go? Probably not in the forest. But this could go in the wetlands, or in the grasslands. If we are going Yellowhammer, because again, we are going to need to be laying eggs at some point. And getting extra eggs when we do that is always a good thing. So they're taking food again. They're really stocking up here. 4 nectar. What are they going to play with 4 nectar? Maybe they've got is it stubble quail or something like that. Maybe is what's coming up here. But okay, we do get largely what we're looking for. Let's get rid of Moorhen first. Play this Woodpecker. And yeah, we could be taking food here. We play the Yellowhammer when we take food. So if we take a nectar and a seed and then get the 2 worms from the Woodpecker, I think we use one of those worms to play Crimson Chat in the grasslands. And it has to be said, we are absolutely smashing this end around goal. Sort of by accident. But we're taking nonetheless. Okay, they're taking cards again. This is super interesting, this opening, because they went really greedy on the cards at the start. And yet they seem not content with what they've got, and they're still drawing and even spending food to reset the tray. So 3 nectar in hand, something's going to get played here. We'll wait with bated breath and see what that is. But for now, we're just going to focus on taking this stuff. So yeah, I think. I think Brant is the one that goes. We play Yellowhammer up here in the forest, and I'm glad I took the worms that were there, because if it would be rolled, well, we would have been left with that absolute state of a bird feeder. So yeah, I don't have to deal with that. But yeah, we've got a slightly strange setup going here, but I think it's one that is workable. So we'll see what we can pull off with this from what was a very uncertain start. But yeah, killdeer still kind of remains to be seen. I think I'll probably draw cards next round before doing anything else, and then that would just guide me on whether killdeer is going to be good or not. But yeah, hopefully we can get some more eggs going. As I say, this quail is going to need to, I think, go in the grasslands. And we might want to be laying eggs a lot in that next round as well, just with that end around goal. So, painted bunting, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a bit strange, but we won't worry too much about it. We'll use our yellow hammer, we'll get this crimson chat down. So, yeah, not the strongest bird, but I mean, it hits bird counter, so we're getting some points there. And actually, birds with tuck cards end around is coming up at some point, so we will want that. And speaking of birds with tuck cards, yeah, they're instantly drawing cards. They took the egret. I wonder if they might take the swallow and the robin as well. Both pretty good options. Yeah, they took the swallow, but left the robin, so that could be something. That could be something that we are interested in. I think, to be honest, both of these, actually, the snowy owl as well. I think whenever you're going yellow hammer, play more birds, get more bonus cards. That's always good. See what else we can find. All right. Killdeer. Killdeer's firmly in play. To be fair, Cassowary. Now, Cassowary and Goldcrest. That is a very fun combination. We could just be done with this Goldcrest now. We could take food, play the Cassowary. That gets us loads of eggs. And the Noddy, to be fair, I kind of want that as well. So I'm going to pick these up. And yeah, we could just get rid of Goldcrest now. And that might actually not be a terrible idea. For tempo reasons, we can get a bunch of eggs down. And yeah, these berries may be useful for forcing stuff, but I think Chaffinch and Killdeer. I think if I can get those down in the grasslands and start laying eggs, I mean, we're basically going to guarantee ourselves that third end around. So that's going to be really good. And yeah, if we can look at getting a bit more food. Playing something like this Noddy with yellow hammer. That feels super appealing as well, so yeah, we've got some good options. And yeah, I do think Killdeer is still going to be worth playing here in this game, so yeah, might be a slightly premature goodbye to Goldcrest, but to be fair, it's sort of done its job. Already. You know, it got me set up in that round one, it got yellow hammer down, got me a bit more food. Certainly no complaints on my end, so let's go ahead. Yeah, what are we content to get rid of? I think I'm content to get rid of the falcon and probably I would like to be able to keep the robin. Maybe the quail. Maybe the quail goes. I do want to throw the extra card here just to get the extra bit of food. The extra nectar here, because I think this is going to help a lot with getting stuff down. So let's do that. We'll take this worm. We then get rid of the quail. And we play the cassowary, and we get rid of the Goldcrest. And I think doing it like this is okay. So we keep a nectar, we keep a worm. Yeah, I think that's the best way of doing that. And we get our 4 eggs, so... Oh, and the 2 berries. But certainly, yeah, getting those eggs there is kind of the main reason for wanting to do that. So get a bunch of food, get a bunch of eggs. I think... Well, that was a very quick turn, laying eggs. I think we can do... We can play Chaffinch. We can play Killdeer. We can lay eggs. And then I think we take food again. And then that might get us the food for the robin. Maybe it gets us the food for the noddy or the owl or something to play with the yellow hammer. I feel like that is the way to go here. So we'll keep the nectar. Actually, I mean, it's not going to matter because we're going to need it on the Killdeer anyway. And yeah, this is starting to come together in a slightly strange way. We'll see. I mean, all these cards, lots of cards, and they don't have Goldcrest, and they don't have Chaffinch, which would both be very good birds. Maybe they've got Chiff Chaff. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see what they want to play. If it is more forest birds, they might want to go laying eggs on them, but the grasslands is weak here. So unless they're going to pull a partridge out of a pear tree, then I think they might struggle for eggs a little bit. But let's see. Let's see. I don't want to preempt too much what they may or may not be able to get down here. So superb lyrebird. Ah. Oh, this is fun. I think they wanted to copy my Goldcrest. I think they wanted to copy my Goldcrest, and it's gone now. So, if that's the case, I'm going to pat myself on the back a little bit because, honestly, I didn't see that coming. But yeah, you can't use my Goldcrest anymore. So, man, that is funny. I suppose they can still copy the woodpecker, so they might look to do that. But yeah, I don't think they're going to challenge this end around. So we should be okay. We might need to ditch the owl. We're gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna have to, be careful on counting my eggs here and making sure, because they could get to 3. I need to make sure I'm finishing on 4, no matter what. So yeah, that would probably involve. I think we're gonna have to lay 4 eggs here. And so that might involve getting rid of probably the seeds, or not the seeds, the berries. I'd probably rather get rid of the berries than the cards, because I can always turn the cards into more food up here. So yeah, let's do that. And yeah, make sure we're sticking them up here. We don't want to skip the killdeer. What do we want? Honey eater could be quite fun. We'll see what we get off the top first. Hooded crow. I mean, they're not laying eggs, but it hits bird counter, and it's fun with the teals. But okay, we'll see what else we get. Rufous owl. Excellent bird in this situation. So we're going to skip this for now, and we're going to skip that for now. I think we look to use the chaffinch later. Depending on what we draw, depending on what we want to play versus, discard for more food. And depending on how many we need to tuck as well with that third end around. So we'll see. We'll see what we need to go and do for that. But the big question is going to be, do they lay eggs here? They do. Okay, so they're on their 3. We're on our 5. I think we play... If we can play the noddy, if we can get the food for that, I think we do that. I think maybe it might be safer to take the rat that we've got here and then look to play the snowy owl in the wetlands. So I may well actually just go ahead and do that. So lots of nectar, which I like. So actually, yeah. I think probably... I don't know, robin is kind of tempting. Hooded crow, to be fair. I think that probably goes at this point in the game. I don't know, actually. Because they might have to lay eggs quite a lot, given they're not getting that many of them. And if I played it, I could tuck... I wouldn't want to tuck too many of these. We'll get rid of the crow. I think we stick with playing the snowy owl. And actually, yeah, we could put this in the grasslands, because we could put it in the grasslands and then lay an egg on something in the forest. So that might actually be better. Because I'm just trying to think in terms of getting more eggs in the grasslands. Having this down there, it's going to be super helpful. So let's do that. See what we get on the bonus card. Ethologist. I will take that. Thank you very much for 6 points. And yeah, we'll get our egg down up in the forest as well. So another end around gold whip. Looking pretty handy there. What have we got in the tray? House finch. Yes, please. I will take that. So let's go ahead. Lay some eggs. And pick this up. So Woolly Wagtail's kind of fun as well. I don't think they need that with all these extra cards. And yeah, I think for now, I think we keep skipping these. I think Chaffinch and Chat. I think these are birds that we look to use later in the game. So, you know, when we're just egg spamming in that late game, we might not even use Yellowhammer in that last round. We'll wait and see. I think we'll definitely use it this round, but that last round, it might just be more turn efficient to just lay eggs. And, you know, if we lay 4 eggs, one of them becomes 2 cards. That's 2 tucks here. If we've got Housefinch down, that's another tuck. If we've got a bit more food, it's tucks on the Chat. You know, it might just be more point effective to, yeah, go ahead and spend our turns doing that. So we'll see. But for now, I think we're going to take food because that bird feed is looking pretty nice. And all right, what do we ditch? What do we ditch? I think I want to play this owl at some point. I think probably I like Flycatcher more than Robin at this stage of the game, given it's a bit cheaper and is worth more points. So I think we might even take these 2 fish. I'm just trying to work this out. So if I took food, I could do food, Flycatcher, food, Finch. I do have to take cards at some point, so maybe we want to play the Noddy before we draw cards. I'm gonna gamble. Okay, it didn't make a difference. But yeah, maybe, I mean, that bird feeder's quite sociable for playing these kinds of birds. I don't know, maybe it's too late for Housefinch. Maybe, I'm just trying to work this out. It is points. It does help that last end around, but we're already looking quite strong there. This is kind of wild. Only 4 birds down at this stage of the game. We've got 8. Yeah, I think I want to prioritize these, but I don't know. This is basically 2 points to turn in that grasslands, and if I am egg spamming late in the game, 2 extra points each time is really, really good. So yeah, that's definitely something to consider. But I think actually, yeah, I think there is a chance we can get much of this down this round. So what would it be? It'd be Flycatcher, food. Maybe it's too late for the Flycatcher. Maybe we just maybe do owl, food. Can't do Noddy and then cards because we're actually not got any tucks in the grasses. So we're going to need to lay eggs again. Okay, Sandal Crane is going down. No, I think this is still worth playing because even if we get extra food again with that Chat, that's going to be helpful. So I think we do play this Flycatcher. Do we though? I'm going to draw cards. I need to draw cards at some point, so let's draw cards now. Let's see what comes up. Well, okay. I'm glad I did that because that's some good stuff. Okay, Puffin we like. That's a lot of fish though. Puffin and Noddy. I kind of have to play Noddy with bird counter. A Black Swan is also sort of fun, although I'm not going to have loads of large birds down, so maybe it's less fun, but right, okay. Now what do we do? Now what do we do? I think we do still want to get lots of these birds down. I'm trying to work out just how many, and in that last round, if it is indeed going to be worth drawing cards again to play another bird. Sort of thinking it might not be. But yeah, so we could play Puffin. We've then got some food left over. I think we're going to have to take food once more regardless. If I played the owl, I could play the owl, take food, lay eggs. And yes, this Housefinch. I've got to think about this as being 3 points, but then plus more for the final round. If I had something else obvious to play in the grasslands, I'd probably go for that, but I don't. I've just got too much good stuff to play. To be fair, this Golden Eye would also be kind of fun, but considering they are going for the egg lane, but maybe a bit late. Okay. I mean, of these birds, the ones that stand out, Puffin, Noddy, Owl, Housefinch, I can get 2 of them down this round. And then if I use the Yellowhammer in that last round, I can get 2 of them down in that last round as well. Is that better than just laying eggs 5 times in that last round? I think it might be. Because even if we're taking food, that might give us more food to tuck on the chat. Drawing cards, it's more cards to tuck on the Chaffinch. So I think that leads me towards wanting to play these 4 birds that I'm very interested in. So I think we force down Rufus Owl here, like so. We then take food. I mean, there's a fish there. We need loads of fish, so we take the food. I think we then lay eggs and use. But I suppose actually, I mean, we could. When we lay eggs, we could pick up the Dick Thistle. That might be better than the Housefinch. I suppose actually, when you've got Chaffinch, it's the same because the Housefinch gives you a tuck and a card, and then that card becomes another point. And Dick Thistle gives you a tuck and an egg, which is also another point. So, in that sense, they make no difference. And this is marginally better for that last center round goal, which we are doing well in, but you know, I don't want to assume I'm just going to win that because that could swing very, very quickly with a bird like Jump to Swan. So that's helping them out for sure. Time for us to go and take food and hopefully get some worms. We do indeed. So okay, how much nectar do we want to take here? I think that's probably all the nectar we want to take. Yeah, we've got 4 fish there, so yeah, we can use the 2 nectar on playing the Housefinch. That's good. I suppose we get rid of this. I don't know. Maybe they want to draw cards and play that. Like I say, I think for the question of Dick Thistle versus Housefinch, it's not too material for me. So I think we'll take that as a tuck. We'll take that as a worm. And yeah, we'll go ahead and lay eggs. Should be able to win this in a round. No problem. And yeah, I think we want to play Noddy first, because if we are indeed going to draw cards next round, we want to use that brown power. We can play the Puffin later. Going food again. What are they copying actually with this lyrebird? I'm assuming they've been copying the woodpecker so far. Maybe they're going to start copying the owl, because I think they've got enough. Already got enough food, enough worms coming through here. They don't need to worry about getting more. And yeah, I think at this point of the game, especially maybe they think about this end around actually as well. Lyrebird would be a bird with a tuck card. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, is there a way? They are actually. Are they going to win this end around? I think they are going to win it. Yeah, because they've got the Welcome Swallow. I completely forgot about that. Okay, well, we're not winning this end around anyway, because yeah, they're going to play that down in this wetlands. Well, I'm glad I remember that now, but it's a bit too late. It's a bit too late to actually do anything about that. So, damn, that's really annoying. But never mind. Let's go ahead. We'll just lay eggs anyway. Because I think, actually, no. If we don't need to lay eggs for the end around, let's play. It's better to play the Housefinch. Then that means we need another bird to play in that last round, because we're not laying eggs. But if I take food, do I have enough food to play Puffin and Noddy and then something else? Would that Black Swan be the something else? Doesn't do anything for Ethologist. I mean, playing Housefinch now, it is worth 2 extra points, because it's 2 points I wouldn't have got by laying eggs before it's down. Okay, I think the fact that I know they're going to win this end around. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this means that they don't have to play the Welcome Swallow. Maybe there's some value in forcing them to play that. I think I'm going to just leave it. So we've done like full 180 here on this end around, which is kind of interesting. But let's just go ahead, get this house hinge down. So, could I? Just trying to think if is there a way I could have done that. Could I have got the noddy down before taking it? It's still a gamble though. I suppose if that hits or not, could I have got the 5th grassland bird down before I laid eggs? Possibly. I'm just not sure I could have ever got to 6, which they definitely will. So, yeah, I think we are going to see. Yeah, they played Welcome Swallow anyway, so that's fine. That's good. We'll play Noddy with the yellow hammer. So, big point bird, and it gets 2 extra points off the bird counter. So we like that. We like that a lot. And alright, into the last round. Yeah, definitely scoring strong off these bonus cards. So this is helping a lot. I think we do look at using Yellow Hammer here because we're going to want to play Puffin. So that means we're going to need to take food anyway. We may as well draw cards with this extra cards for Chaffinch. You know, you can think about this as a 3-point turn with the 3 cards that get tucked under the Chaffinch. And maybe the Noddy hits as well. So that's certainly not a bad turn to be having. And then we get to play another bird. So probably Swan as the fallback. We do have 3 birds. Cassowary counts. So then this will be lays an egg on itself. So it's a 10-point play, which is certainly not too shabby. And it might help a little bit on that end around, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely kind of curious what my opponent's approach is going to be here on the end game here, because they are going to have to lay eggs a bit if they want to play birds. They are taking food, so I'm sure they've still got some stuff to play. But we are definitely in a strong position. We've got a lot of points on the board. We've got some big point birds to play. We've got a strong engine in the grasslands that we're going to be able to use. So, yeah, from that perspective, does feel like it's all looking good. I was going to say comfortable, but I don't think I don't think games like this are ever comfortable in the final round when there is still some uncertainty at play. So, yeah, definitely, as I say, curious what the other options are here to get down, but yeah, we know we've got some good stuff, and that's kind of all we can worry about ourselves here. Yeah, Puffin, I mean, if we get another good bonus card off that, we've already got 2 good ones, so I would like that very, very much. So they've taken food. Looks like they did gain all the worms. They've left lots there for me, but I think I'm going to be wanting to throw some cards and get some more. So I'm going to take these as seeds, given that I most certainly need those for the Swan. Get a tuck there. I think we're going to gamble, and we probably shouldn't have. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. But it's fine, because I think if we needed that worm for the Swan, I'd have played it safe. But I wanted to gamble there. You're more likely to get more than 1 worm on a reroll, and I wanted those for the chat potentially. So shame we didn't get them, but not to worry. Not to worry. So yeah, we draw cards here. And yeah. Lay eggs, play Puffin, probably play Swan. Just trying to think if there's anything else better that might come up. Maybe something like Whooping Crane I might be more tempted to play. Maybe something else that might help this end around better. We'll wait and see on that. So Woodcock going down, big point play. Do they just lay eggs now for the rest of the game? Perhaps. We are going to draw cards though. See what we get. Great Blue Heron. Now I'm wishing I got some extra worms, but never mind. Never mind. More big point birds, but more big point birds I can't play. Do we ditch the egg? I think we do. I don't think it matters too much, but you know, we're seeing more cards. Again, it's going to turn into a tuck with a Chaffinch, so Doesn't matter too much. Noddy's going to miss, which is a bit sad. But that's okay. We still got some points there. Or cards, which are going to become points when we use this challenge. So, yeah, we'll go ahead, lay eggs, and do some good old tucking. And I think, just trying to work out, like, I think it's better to save playing the birds for as long as possible, because you never know if something better. I mean, like, maybe Benelli comes up. Maybe I draw Benelli now, and I want to play that instead, and then I can double play in the wetlands or something. So, it's good to give yourself that information. So. We will certainly be doing that. Oh dear. Bring some cards. And they're all going to get tucked. So yeah, I think we just get rid of those. Not going to play any of them. And definitely skip on this Crimson Chat, because yeah, I need this food. I need this food for playing birds, so. Yeah, what do we want from Puffin? It's the age-old question. We have already got 8 here and 6 here. I'd take a 4. I'd take a 4 at this point of the game. So, okay, they are just laying eggs, using up their seeds. I think probably just one more turn laying eggs. That should leave us in a good shape for the end round. But let's go ahead and lay eggs. See what we're going to find. This is like semi-interesting. This woodpecker, but I think we know the black swan is going to be getting us more points, or it's guaranteeing us safer points, which I think at this point of the game I very much prefer. So skip the chat one more time, and yeah, we've done all the Yellowhammer stuff except play a bird. So we'll play Puffin. And that will then allow us to play this one. So these are going to be, hopefully, 2 big point plays. We know we're getting some certain points. Oh, Hooded Warbler. Okay, that's not too shabby. But not helping this end around. So we're safe, regardless. Let's get the Puffin down. Please, give me something good. Thank you very much, Atlantic Puffin. You understood the assignment very much there. Mechanical Engineer maxed out. So we take that, and we're also going to take this Yellowhammer play at the end. So I think we're good in terms of the egg space on the right birds. Always worth checking that. And yeah, win the end of round. So a little bit of a blunder on round 3. I'm still annoyed about that, but we won the other 3 rounds, so I'm happy. We're going to get 4 eggs here off the black swan. So likewise, happy with that. So I think it was a bit of a mixed bag on the nectar. I'll be honest, I didn't really pay too much attention to it that game. But yeah, it was a close fight. I think in the first 2 habitats, or not so much in the wetlands, but we did, courtesy of playing Puffin there, at least get on the board and get our 2 points. So we'll see what impact that has here on the final scores. Do feel like we're going to have hopefully a bit of a lead through the birds and the bonuses. So yeah, 56, not too shabby. Bonuses definitely strong for us. How many in total? 22. Really, really nice. Already touched on the end of round goals. 19. Good lead. Not too many eggs, not too many cash food, but we did have, thanks to the chaffinch, quite a few tucks. And with a few nectar points there, it's going to get us over the line with the win. 125 is the final score up against 101. So I'm very happy with that game. That was slightly unconventional. Mallard opening and nothing else. And yeah, trying to struggle to remember a round 1 quite like that with Goldcrest into Yellowhammer and then immediately getting rid of it with the Cassowary in round 2. But I think that paid off. And I think Kildare was the right play. I think that just enabled good grasses with the chaffinch. It was sort of, predicated on winning end of round goal 3, which didn't come out to plan. But I think it did still enable a strong score, as did these. Very, very nice bonus cards. We'll take a look over here. What did my opponent have? Okay, Platform Builder is good. Blend Scientist, good synergy there, especially with the Egret and the Grebe. So that worked out well. I'm very interested to find out from them if they were hoping with the Lyrebird to copy Goldcrest, because that could have been really, really strong. But we put a stop to that with the Cassowary. So there we go. What an interesting game. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that one. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, if you want to see more games from this tournament and more Wingspan in general, please do me a favour. Hit that subscribe button. Stick around, stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very, very soon.